Oh, we're very excited about this next act. Speaking of YouTube, you gotta follow D-Man33 on YouTube. We're doing a joint live stream, okay? It's technology. Look for that this weekend. Give it up for the mind of Dave Malinsky, everybody.
All right. Yeah, check out Matt's live streams on his channel, but he names everything different. I mean, I respect it, but it makes it hard to find. But anyway, considering A, the time of year. Oh, it is the holy time of cold and inside. 1. 2, we know the horrors that are coming. And 3, my birthday's tomorrow. So, I've got a confession to make. I have always wanted to be a cleric, a priest, a rabbi. I mean, it's a good gig, isn't it? You gotta really know one sacred text. You might think, oh wow, one sacred text. Yeah, but look, I'm a historian. My background is going into lots of different sacred texts. So just one makes things easier. You get to perform for people, right? You get to tell people what to do. You get to boss them around. You get to feel important. But my problem is, every religion pisses me off. All of them. Let's start with the easy ones. Catholicism, that's the easy target, with all the mysteries and the guilt. Everyone knows that. Let's move on. Protestantism, that's the emotion of it all. And it's the one book. There are other books, but they think just because they were the first days of printing press, they can boss everyone around. I don't know. I don't think that works. Then we've got Mormonism, which is just too weird for me to process. And I legally can't talk about Scientology, even though their theology is actually really cool. And with Quakers, you don't even have a priesthood, so I don't know how you even fit into that. Now Islam, you have to pray 5 whole times a day. That's too many. Oh, but I've missed one, haven't I? That's because it's the one that I'm personally intimately familiar with. We Jews think we're better than everyone else because we're older. But no, it's not true. We've got 613 laws. That's a lot of laws. And really the way Jewish prayers work, if you don't know, it's just saying Allahu Akbar, but in Hebrew 50 times. In 50 different ways. Alright, so that's, west of Jerusalem. But what about the eastern stuff? Taoism. Too contradictory. 2 different things at the same time? What? Insane. Confucianism. I don't like being told what to do. I'm sorry, Mr. Kung Fu Shi. There are no orders in life. Hinduism. There's too many gods. Too many gods, too many arms. Now, Buddhism. Too orange. So, maybe they're getting off easy. Maybe they shouldn't get off so easy. But what about the new stuff? Some of the newer religions that have been developed over the past 150 years. What about Wicca? Any Wiccans in here? Anyone's into, they're casting their spells? That's cool, but come on, I'm not hot enough for that. Let's see, then Theosophy. Everything started with Theosophy in the late 19th century. And they said, oh, it's about, how well you vibrate. My pitch isn't good enough for that. Then there's general spirituality, but I like machines too much. I'm sorry, I can't connect with Mother Gaia. It's all about the steam engine, guys. But we've had some new movements, very interesting, kind of flipping things around. Let's talk about Satanism. Now, the original Satanism was from the 1960s by this guy, Anton LaVey. It's basically spiritualized progressivism. It's like Ayn Rand meets Metallica, and I've downloaded too much music for that to be acceptable. And then you've got, they've been around 11 years now, the Satanic Temple, they're the Baphomet guys. And they seem pretty cool, they seem, whereas the Church of Satan, that's the LaVey, they're spiritualized subjectivists. TST is spiritualized progressives, spiritualized rationalist progressives. And I actually tried to join them. I thought, oh, this is neat, let me join. I was rejected. I had too many independent ideas. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. Let me and then I go to my whole Ludism thing, which you've probably seen other stuff you can watch on my YouTube channel. And it's like, no, hold on, we got our own thing. Don't you come in and boss us around. But that got me thinking, hold on. The whole TST idea of Satan is he's like this spirit of rebellion, of like permanent rebellion. Like just humans just naturally rebel against the systems they hold. And wait a minute, we're in KGB bar. You know this reference. That's just Trotskyism. That's permanent revolution. And it doesn't actually end well. I don't want to get a height pick in my head. But of course that leads on, well, what about communism generally? You know, from whatever, all the guys. That's a good place to start. You've got tons of sacred texts from all the different writers and thinkers and rulers and murderers. And some of them are actually kind of cool, but also no. But you got the music. The communists have the music, you know. Look, that's what I listened to when I was a kid. Some people had like Evanescence, emo, Red Army Choir for me. But all things considered, I don't want the CIA after me. They know too much, and I know too much. That's it. Okay. There's one other thing. Pastafarianism. The flying spaghetti monster. The problem is, that's why I'm so fat! Too much pasta! It will kill me. It will render me unemployable. At least in this business, I don't know. But, maybe there's one other option. And it's on my shirt. Sonic fandom. You might think, oh, well, who cares? No. I don't know if you know just how crazy Sonic fans are. Oh boy. They got a reputation and references. It's like over 30 years of craziness. It's like Spiky Mickey, wow, let's worship that. And it's like lots of different little gods. You know, and like which color and shape you like more, and which way of movement you like more, that determines your whole personality. And you think, oh, come on, whatever, it's kid stuff. You know, people draw their own characters. You've got, you know, Mr. Crazy Chris Chan who combines everything together. But I don't know if you've been following like the reaction to the movie that just came out. People were crying. They were like, oh yes, he said the magic word. And if that's not religion, I don't know what is. Oh, one more thing. Greek mythology. Why can't we bring that back?
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
But guys, so many people, myself included, you're exposed to it in like the 2nd, 4th, 3rd grade. It's kid stuff. But that might be a route forward. Well, that's it for me. Thanks very much, everybody. DMman33 on TikTok and YouTube. Dave Walensky on Instagram.
Give it up for Dave Walensky, the word art, the philosophy, the history, the professor, the rabbi, the priest. That's a good job. I mean, that's what we're... The open mic is the new God, basically, okay? Give it up one more time for Dave Walensky, everybody. Check out our dual joint live stream this weekend on YouTube. Follow our respective YouTube accounts, everybody. Give it up one more time for Dave Walensky. Have you heard this thing about Taylor Swift looks just like LaVey? Supposedly there's a conspiracy theory, but, you know, that's maybe how true is it, but if you look up Taylor Swift and the satanic LaVey's wife, they are like identical. They look like, so there's a theory that Taylor Swift is like Rosemary's Baby of, it sounds plausible to me.